Hello, and welcome to another episode of Speaking into the Abyss. I am your hostess, and that is your other host.
Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, Des.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's
Doing
great
good.
to hear.
Yeah. You've been at the movies a lot lately, no?
Kind of, yeah.
What have
Yeah.
you been watching?
Wait, I think we already talked about it.
I don't think so.
Screaming Hoppers, right?
Did you?
Last episode, because I titled it I
Well, I haven't
Screamed.
watched Hoppers either. Oh, yeah, I scream, you
She
scream,
screamed.
we all scream.
Did you scream 7?
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a title.
That was really good. I thought it was
yeah.
really good.
But no, I haven't been to the movies since then.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought. Maybe my days are just so close together. In my
Oh,
head.
yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, I'm gonna go see The Bride this week.
Nice.
I'm excited.
I know someone was saying that they're like trying to figure out what movie to watch and that they kept seeing a ton of negative reviews for The Bride, and I was like, interesting.
Yeah, I've been seeing that too, or hearing that. I've been hearing
Yeah.
people tell me that it's
Yeah.
getting negative reviews.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's one of those movies where either people love it or hate it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I can't wait to see what I think.
Yeah, can't wait to hear what you think.
Yeah, I can't wait to either love it or hate it. Love it or hate it. Yeah, that's cool. You been playing any games?
I played a little bit of The Sims and a little bit of Zombies.
A little bit of Sims, a little bit of Zombies. That's
I've just
nice.
been busy still. I was so busy at work today, just back to back to back to back to back people with like just enough time to clean in between each person.
Yeah.
Which is like fine, I guess. I was like really tired. But there was this person that came in today and they had a lot of people cut a lot of hair off today, but their hair was down to like almost their butt.
Okay.
And the picture they showed me was like, I loved how they did it. They collaged 3 pictures together with a side profile, a back, and a front of how they wanted it. So it was really helpful.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I felt a little nervous because it was like such a big change for them, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, what if like they don't like it or whatever. And then so we're done and I finish and like I'm like, oh, do you need it shorter anywhere? Do you need more layers? It was like kind of like that like anime guy hairstyle where it's like so like super flowy and like kind of edgy looking, and it was
Okay.
perfect because they had like wavy hair, so it was moving, you know,
Okay.
good texture, and like they wanted it as short as the picture, right? But then they're like mid cut, they were like, oh, but can you leave the hair on my neck way longer? I don't want my neck to show. And I was like, okay. That was like
Okay.
a little bit of a challenge because every picture you showed me, it was above the neck. But I was like, okay, cool. So I did it. And then I was showing them it, and I like, you know, gave them the mirror so they could see the back. And like their face just lit up.
Okay.
And I was like, okay,
Nice.
they like it, whatever. And then they stand up and then they look in the mirror and they're like looking all over and they just like get so happy. And I was like, my heart was like, oh my gosh. And then they run out and they're like flagging down their parent and they're like, they start jumping and going, I love it, I love it, I love it. I
Aww.
finally got my short hair. I'm like just so excited. And I was like, oh, and
That's
like
really cool.
and then I was like, it was like a moment of like, oh yeah, that's why I do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Like, I know that's why I do it, but I feel like no one reacts like that. You know what I mean? I feel like as you get older, you like have to like tone down. You're like, oh yeah, I like it. Like,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
yeah, you're like, if you get too
You're not
excited,
like, yeah, yippee,
yeah,
jumping for joy.
exactly. And I'm like, and why aren't we?
I
We
feel like
should
I
be.
am. I feel like I am for sure.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? And I was like, yeah, it just really made my day. It made today worth it. Like
That's
just a
cool.
reminder of like, oh yeah, that's like why I got into this field, like to make people feel better about themselves and like feel beautiful in the body they're in.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I was like, okay.
I think
was
it's
nice.
cool too because, like you said, like people should be more comfortable reacting that way if that's how they feel.
Yeah.
So it's like telling a story about how it made you feel. I feel like is good because like maybe they were like, oh, that would be embarrassing because that would be uncomfortable for them or
Yeah.
something. But it's like no, it actually shows how much you appreciate and like care and like
Yeah.
the thing, you know.
Yes.
So do it.
And
Overreact. Have
their
fun.
sibling was also getting their hair done, and
they hated it.
No, they just kept coming back in and to like check on their sibling and like was like, I love my hair so much. And I was like, okay, cool. And
You're
then,
like, okay, kid, go away.
no,
just
no.
kidding.
And
I'm
then,
just kidding.
And then I did help with their siblings' haircut also because there's just a little different. The other stylist was like, can you give me a hand? I was like, yeah. And then when I went over there, the sibling's like, oh my gosh, my sibling loves their hair so much. And I was like, I'm really glad. I'm really glad.
Nice.
So yeah, it was just like, I was like, okay.
That's good.
Yeah, and you know what? Everyone loved their haircut today. So
Good.
I was like, okay. And you know what?
Yes.
Yesterday,
What?
that lady that I talked about sometime in September came back.
The one that with the
that went with the mom, and she was like, it does like just complaining.
Yes.
And then why did I forget? Like I saw the name and like I was like, I feel like that's her. And then I was like, and then it was her, and I was like, ah, great.
Oh my God.
But it was just her, no mom this time. And it was like a totally different vibe. Like it was like quick, whatever. We did it, and then they're like, oh, is this gonna be like dark or is it gonna be bleached? And I was like, I didn't put any bleach on it, so it's gonna be dark. Can we, bleach it? And then I was like, okay, so I put it, and then they were like, oh yeah, I don't know why it's not burning this time. And then I was like, oh fuck, like I forgot that
that was one of the complaints.
Like I totally like forgot that she was like going berserk, and she's like, my hair's burning.
It burns.
It burns. And then like it had only been on her for like not even half of the processing time.
And then you took it out and it was all like it was uneven or whatever.
Yes,
it was like developed all the way or something.
Yeah. And then like this time was fine, and like right at like 28 minutes,
okay,
she called me over and was like, hey, it's starting to burn a little. But it's crazy because none of it's on her scalp.
Okay.
But I wonder if she like remembered. She's like, oh, now I gotta stick to the bit because I said it. You know what I mean?
Or she was like, after this much time, maybe it should be burning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know, but whatever. And then instead of a $5 tip, I got a 10. Which I was like, okay,
that's nice.
Yeah, so I was like, it was a better experience, and like I was like, well, I'm just glad it wasn't like as bad. And then it was just like touching up the regrowth, so it was quicker. And yeah, and then she like switched to a partial because of time, so it just worked out. I was like, okay.
Some people just act so different with other people.
Yeah,
the influence is crazy.
I'm like, you're literally an angel. No, I'm just kidding. What happened? What happened?
That's crazy.
But yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah, but good weekend.
That's cool.
And as much as like the idea of going to work always sounds so terrible, like being at work is never bad. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah,
you get there.
Glad I came. Glad I showed up for myself today.
Cool.
Yeah. But how's your week been?
It's been good. I've just been, keeping up with the schoolwork and playing video games and painting a lot more. I got some cool cards and my collection is ever growing.
Nice.
I have multiple binders now because I'm going to start separate collections.
Heck yeah.
And practice like customizing them and stuff. So when I make more Pokemon collecting friends, I can make them binders.
That is so cool.
Don't have any yet, so let me know. Let me know if you guys are doing that.
I have a very small collection. I think I have like 3 cards or 4.
I gave you one.
You did.
I mean, like, if you started collecting more, I would definitely get you a binder.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
Like a mini binder with like 4 slots.
Well, it depends.
Depends.
What you were going to try and do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blue cards out there.
I know. I don't think I can. handle another hobby right now.
Yeah, I get it.
Me with no hobbies currently. I'm like
I get it. I have too many.
But maybe when I get better at the balancing act of life, probably, maybe.
For sure. Well,
I
you
think
know where I live.
a lot of the time I like stray from hobbies too, because I'm just like, I was like, well, I just like don't need to fund a new hobby.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, because you're like, even at like an entry level, depending on what you do, I feel like it could be so costly.
Sure.
Sorry, I was adjusting myself.
Great. Everyone stop listening because you were adjusting
Oh,
yourself.
sorry, guys. Please come back. Did you talk about going out last week or no? I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
Well, Des went out. I went out this weekend.
Yes, I saw your story.
Yeah, it was nice. I was like, I feel like I just haven't like gone out in a while. And I don't know if how true that is or not true that is. I just like felt like I hadn't heard music in a while and I just wanted to go dance, and it just sucks cuz like obviously my knee's been like not happy, and then I still went out and I still danced, and my like at the end of the night my ankle was like triple its size, and I
Oh
was
my
like, "Oh my
God.
God. Worth it?" Yeah. But but I was like, "Dang." It just sucks. Like, I just want to have a good time, and my knee's still being silly, which is like, I like brought up that it just like randomly flared up, and I haven't been able to really do my physical therapy. But it is crazy how, like, if I don't like not doing my physical therapy, like, my knee does feel better. It's kind of weird.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But so I should be able to hopefully start up again this week coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause then it's crazy because I was like, does my knee feel different?
Right.
And like I feel like no.
You think it's the same from the beginning?
Oh no. No, way better. My knee's so strong now.
Where do you think you went plateaued?
Oh, I don't know. Well, then sometimes I get worried because I'm like, what if my left knee becomes so much stronger than my right knee? Because most of the exercises are like this side only.
Sure.
But it's like, does this side not matter because this side's always just doing amazing? Or
I think like by default maybe you'll just
I don't know.
kind of
Yeah, I don't know because some of
balance
them have both feet involved, both legs. Some don't. Most of them are just the bad side. So I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, let us know if one day if you guys see Jess out in public and she's one giant meaty buff leg,
Yeah,
it's because she's
if
only
you
been
like,
working out the one.
if you see me walking and you notice I'm just going in a circle because my left leg's faster, let me know.
She's hopping because it's like the other one
The
doesn't
other
touch
was
the
just a
ground anymore.
limb.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but I'm excited because the Whittler's coming to town
Oh yeah.
on the 20th, and one of my really good friends is gonna come, and I'm so excited because I haven't seen her since 2019, 2018, possibly. She lives in another state.
That's sweet.
She and her husband are actually just driving through, and they like lined it up so they could go to the Whittler with me. So
Oh
I'm so
nice. What are they
excited.
going through for?
They're heading to Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so I'm just excited. And also because the Whittler's coming, and I have seen him 0 times this year.
It's just started, that's why.
I know, but I think this might be the only chance I get to see him, unfortunately.
You think?
Yeah, but actually not unfortunately, very fortunately that I could at least see him once.
That's true.
And I love the new Gathering album that came out, so.
What do you love about it?
All of it, the sounds, the vibrations, I just can't wait to get out there and shake my body, drop it low.
Shake, Senora.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Nice.
Yes.
Love that for you.
And I wish you could come.
Well, you didn't invite me, but it's fine.
Oh, you want to come?
Well, probably sold out already.
It's not sold out. But what, you're gonna have to work the next day? Probably. But
I guess
you're
whatever.
welcome to come.
We'll see.
I've been inviting anyone who has anything. I'm like random
Thanks. I feel
people.
so special.
Random people. I'm like, you guys ever heard of the Wizard? Go see him. He's coming on the 20th. Yeah, it's a Friday. Yeah, hope to see you there, random guy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or-
You always make friends with everyone, for sure. You always, whenever we go out, people are like, "Oh, Jessica, Jessica."
You know, there was when we went out the other day. Me and Jenny went out, and we went to the bathroom, and we're
Mhm.
waiting, and there's this guy in front of us, right? And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be quick. I'll be quick. Like, I just gotta pee really bad." I was like, "All good."
And then he was like, "Jessica?"
No. And then later in the night, we're dancing, and then he comes up and he's like, "Bathroom, please." Ah. I was like, "Okay." And then he's like, "You guys are just so cool."
What?
like-
After 2 seconds in the bathroom line?
No, like an hour later, an hour and a half, and I was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you."
That's what I'm saying. Like after only knowing you for that long.
Oh, yeah.
whatever. That's
Because I give off
crazy.
a vibe.
Yeah,
you
you're
know?
definitely super friendly for sure. I'm thinking like right recently when you were like came back to my shift or whatever,
Yeah.
and people were like afterwards they're like, "Wow, your friend is so nice." Like people who haven't met you yet.
Yeah.
Like, "Wow, she's so nice." I was like, "She really is. Like, she's so nice."
Oh, I love your shift. I
people
really do.
people don't get it. Like people, I kept telling them, and then he finally came and they're like,
Yeah.
"Wow, you were right." I was like, "I thought I was lying."
What the heck?
You guys thought I told you guys my best friend's better than your guys.
Sorry, your guys just sucks.
Yeah,
I love your shift. I just wish I was back there. I'm like, I always
Me
just
too.
feel so loved and wanted and appreciated over there.
Do you not on your shift?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
Yeah, I wish you were on our shift too.
I didn't come back to my shift for passion. I came back for $.
That's so true.
So, you gotta play the game. Or the game plays you,
As they say.
as they say.
I've heard them say that.
Yeah. I thought so.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows you're planning on going on? Like that you know of for this year?
For this year.
Or like a concert
I'm
or
going
festival?
to Tech 9 and E40.
So lit.
Go to Tech 9 and E40. I'm very excited.
I'm so excited for you.
It'll be my first time seeing both of them.
Yeah, I've never seen Tech 9, but I've seen E40 a few times.
Yeah, I've never seen E40, but I mean, I like E40, but I definitely like Tech 9. And somebody was telling me that they've seen him before because he was just here last year with Hollywood
Yeah.
Undead.
I know.
And I wanted to
really
see
wanted
them.
to go to that show.
I really
yeah.
wanted to go.
We
but
should have gone.
By the time I got to see the tickets, they were like resold
so
tickets. They were so
expensive,
expensive. But this person who I know who went was like, yeah, he puts on a great show. He was like 5 minutes late, but it's because he flew from another show in another country straight to it, and then still was like apologetic and still performed hella good.
Yes.
And then he played for like all his different albums, like because he's been
Nice.
around for
Heck yeah.
so
Yeah.
long. And I was like, dude, yes, because I love his older stuff. Like his KOD stuff is like my favorite. So I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Plus, it's my parents' like favorite artist, I think. So
Nice.
it's nice that I'm gonna be able to go with them and stuff.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. And then I don't know, these bands, all the bands I love right now are on tour, and unfortunately all are like all the shows that I would want to go see them at or could go see them at possibly are all like on the same days. And it's insane.
Like, really annoying.
So I'm like, I don't even know if I can go to any of them honestly at this point. I just like
Yeah.
I don't know, but it would be nice. I don't know. It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks when there's just like, because you know what I always get afraid of?
What?
That they'll just not be a band anymore, like the next year, you know? Like Daft Punk when they went on tour, and then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, they're never getting back together. I was like,
I think it's cool that a lot of people now just say like, yeah, it's our last shebang.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw Tourney on Sound twice last year, and it's their last, the end of their tour. And I saw One Stop, was both of them, and then here in town it was only one of them, and it was like two totally different sets, and like it was like such a proper like dubstep, like I don't even know, compared to the other one. I was like, this one was way better. I'm glad I went to both, because some people were like, oh, if I go to the San Francisco one, I don't want to go to the Reno one.
Interesting.
And I'm glad I like
Yeah.
this one more. So I told people, I was like, you guys did not miss out. I was like, this is the one to be at.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, that's cool. I could be like, oh yeah. When I went to that show, so this guy that we went to go see, I don't know who he was. I just know he's UK dub, and I was like, okay, that's what I like, you know,
Okay.
like the OG place. And this guy's name was Creso, and then he had his MC Paven, I believe. And that guy was funny. I think he's pretty fucked up. And he's like, crazy that out of all of the, I don't even remember what he said, something lands. He's like, this is the first show where it's mostly women. And I was like, yeah, we're freaking cool.
We're freaking
We're
cool.
freaking cool.
Nice.
And then I was like, that's awesome. And then there's this one point where like the music was just so good, and I was just dancing. And I just like open my eyes, and I'm looking around. I'm like, oh my gosh, such good bass music. And look at all these bass baddies, and they're all my
Base
friends.
baddies. Nice.
I was like, this is so iconic. I was like,
I love
wow.
that. This is so iconic.
I literally stopped and I told Jenny, I was like, yeah, I know it's so iconic. I'm like, just like this good bass. And I look around and all these baddies, and they're literally all my friends. I was like,
Hell yeah.
wow, what a time to be alive.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, definitely had fun. So much fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a good fun time sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we could have them all the time. I wish fun times were always.
Yeah. That's why you gotta make.
But that's what makes the fun times even better.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Having that comparison.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes I forget that.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know how good it was.
You know? You would just be used to it. You'd be like,
yeah,
this is life. It is what it is. Yeah.
Dang.
Well, I am starting to separate my Pokemon into binders like I was telling you.
Yes.
And so I'm not really sure though. Like, because I got a mini binder that's like a 4 by, it's like 4 on each page.
Yeah.
But they're all top loader binders. So, and that's what I was missing. Because I had, like, my binder now is just like a regular where it only fits the regular cards with the regular penny sleeve on it. But then there's these bigger, thicker ones that go on top of that as well. So it's like extra protection. And those don't fit. So I got top loader binders, and those fit those.
Okay.
So I got like a 4x4 or whatever, or 2x2. And I think I want to do in that one like Dewpider and Moochums. You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay, I think you know who Moochums is because
the other time you showed me the cards?
Yes. Yeah. Remember with the little blonde hair?
Okay.
And my partner one time was like, you kind of look like Moochums or whatever.
Yes.
When you did my hair that one
yes,
time
okay,
way back when.
yes.
Okay, so yeah, I want to do that because they only have a limited amount of cards.
Okay. Oh.
This one right
okay, yes.
Can you see?
Yes. I can, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, it's so small. And then this one, which I call Dewpider, but it's Dewpider.
Okay.
But yeah, he's so cute. He's like a little spider with a dewdrop on his head.
Nice, cute.
So I want to do their like cards that they have in that one. And then I think I'm going to do a ghost type binder, like a ghost. I don't know if I want to do only ghost or if I want to do ghost like dark.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because mostly what I want is, like, certain ghost Pokemon, like Gengar and his evolutions, and then, like, maybe some, like, Phantump and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then this one, as you can see, my original binder, I think I want to turn into, like, a fairy binder.
Cute.
Or just, like, cute cards, sleepy Pokemon, hungry Pokemon, stuff like that don't already fall into a different binder. Other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know. I also don't know how I want to organize.
Yeah.
Because I think I also want to... I've also thought about making the smaller binder my trade binder.
Okay.
Like, this is what I'll only use for trade, you know? So that people don't have to... Like, I don't have to remember every single card I'm not willing to trade.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Dang. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
If you have any ideas for Pokemon to paint or whatever, that's cool. Or, let me know.
Okay.
Let me know.
Let her know.
Oh, one of my friends, you see my little Lotad over there?
Yeah.
My friend was saying that the evolution their dad relates to, because he says he looks just like him. Do you know what he looks like?
No.
He's so cute. He has a little mustache. Here.
Oh my gosh.
This one.
That's so
the sombrero.
funny.
He's supposed to be like a sombrero.
That's so funny.
Super cute. Yeah.
That is really cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Also, speaking of Pokemon, I don't have a Switch 2, but
that game,
the one where you play as the Ditto.
I don't know what it is, but I've heard about it through so many people, not even telling me. They're like, there's just this new Pokemon game that's gonna come out, because one of our mutuals might get a Switch 2 because
They were
of
telling
the
me, I
game.
think.
Yeah. And they're like, it's like Animal Crossing and like what's the other one? The Stardew Valley type vibe.
Yeah, like farming simulator.
Yeah.
Life simulator.
Yeah. And then I was
resource getter
talking to some of my friends, and they also like brought it up, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. All I saw was a screenshot.
So I don't know anything about it, but I just have heard, and they're like, you'll probably like that game, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm not buying a new one though, so
I know that's the only issue.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm not gonna buy a new fucking Switch.
I just don't need it. But I did see for the Switch 2, I did see for the Switch 2 that I saw this thing and they're like, something 3DS games, and it's like a second screen that you put on top of your, like, plug it into your Switch, and then it'll make it like a 3DS type vibe. Okay. I was like, I just have my 3DS, so
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I saw a screenshot of the menu where it was like, it looked like you had different like categories for the farm or like land that you're on. So I think like you can, like, obviously in one of the ads for, I don't know if you saw, but you can, because you're Ditto, you can absorb abilities or learn them.
Okay.
And you learn other Pokemon's abilities and like grow things and water things, etc., etc. So I think it's probably one of those where you just like, you are the tools though, but it's probably just like exactly like a farming simulator.
Okay.
Which I like farming sims. They can be really fun.
Definitely. Let me see. Is there like any other games you're excited about?
Right now, no, but you know what I've been waiting for and I haven't even looked at since?
What?
Civ, the new Civilization that had came out last year. I haven't played it because everyone was like, it's so bad, and it's like, it was like $70-some, and I was like, I don't want to play it if it's bad. And they were like, just wait for the kinks to be fixed, like it's new, like so I was waiting and waiting, and I just haven't visited it again.
Oh, you're gonna buy it on?
I don't know, probably my computer.
Use that website.
I will if it's on there.
Yeah.
Some games aren't on there. It's crazy how many games I want to play that are not on there. And I'm like, fuck, of course my game is not on there. That's my luck.
What's that, like, that new game that just came out is on there too? I don't know. Marathon.
I don't know.
It's like discounted. Just like on there for a cheaper price. It doesn't even say discount, but I know some people bought it for $40 and it's selling on there for like $33 something. But I was like, yeah. Cool, they just be having deals, so check it out, guys.
What was it called again?
It's loaded.com, formerly known as CD Keys, but I'm telling you guys, if you guys are gamers and you play like Xbox, they have like PlayStation, PC, EA, Steam games, and you can look and they always have like really good discounts or deals on it. So take a look, and then like after you buy it, stuff, you get CD points or whatever, or loaded points.
$82. It's $36 on this website.
That's what I'm saying.
That's pretty crazy.
You're like, add to cart.
I'm like, buy now.
Yeah. And make an account, guys, because like I didn't make one the first few times I bought. I buy my Xbox Ultimate Game Pass on there because they have
Which sell out on there.
Yeah, they sell out. So
Yeah.
like if you get them, they're not stackable. But what I did as a hack was I bought like a few months at a cheap rate, and then you get the email. So then they send you a picture of the code, so then you can unlock the code as you need it.
Nice.
But yeah, I recommend 11 out of 10. And I was saying make an account because they give you points back. And then like when I just bought a Sims pack, or I don't remember, when I was buying the other Sims games, it was like $3 off because of my points. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah.
That's cool. Thank you for letting us know again, Jess.
Yes. Also, I got an email the other day from like Adam Movie Tickets.
The hell? What's that?
It's like, so for T-Mobile Tuesdays, when you do like the ticket stuff, you have to go through the Adam app.
Okay.
And it basically is just like a ticketing, kind of like a Fandango vibe. So you go on there, you redeem it, and then you can pick which theater and, whatever. But they just sent me a little email with, it was like our movie recommendations, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull out my email. Here we go. It says, your March movie guide is here. And here's what they recommend. It says 12 good reasons to head to the theaters this month. They have The Bride, March 6th. They have Project Hail Mary, March 20th. They have Ready or Not, Here I Come 2, March 27th. They Will Kill You, March 27th. And then it says special events, docs, and anniversaries. March 4th, Aurora, What Happened to the Earth. March 13th, TMNT 2, The Secret of the Ooze, 35th anniversary.
The cartoon? Oh, no, the real life one? I saw that.
Yes. I'm actually going to see that. My brother got us tickets, me and like all of our siblings and mom.
Can I be part of your family?
Let me see if there's, it's like at 7, so you'd have to like just drive there after you get off of work.
I would.
Okay, I'll ask him if there's a seats by us.
Yeah, let me know.
That's on March 13th.
Nah, my favorite one's Turtles in Time, but that one's a really good one.
The Ooze one's, I think, is my favorite.
The Ooze one's really good, though.
March 27th, The AI Doc, or How I Became an Sorry, the fucking princess. I cannot even see. But yeah, whatever. And then March 29th, Ben-Hur.
Okay.
I don't know. Then for family and drama, it says March 6th, Hoppers, Reminders of Him, March 13th. He Calls Me Daughter, March 17th. And Toe, March 20th. So I just thought it was cool that they like recommended movies, because I know like Cinemark does like the lineup, which I like, just tells you like what's in theaters, but I like that they're like, oh, this is what we're actually recommending you guys go see.
Right.
A little more thought behind it. But yeah, I saw them and I was like, cool. And I'll share on the pod for our movie lovers that listen.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Is there any movie you're particularly excited about?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's coming out. I keep seeing ads for that one A24 scary movie.
The noise one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I want to see that. Yeah. Undertone or something? Yeah.
Undertone, yeah.
Yeah. So.
I do want to go see it, but
Are you scared of the hype?
Yeah, and also, because the trailers or like the little posters for it have been like extremely dramatic about how scary it is.
And it always
never lives up.
No,
but,
well, okay, it reminds me like of Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
But then you know what? I know a ton of people who like are like so afraid of Paranormal Activity, and like my own cousin, dude, could not sleep for like a month. Like was like so scared, and I'm like, okay.
That's funny. But I think what happened is I watched one of the trailers when I was going to see a movie.
Okay.
And one of the end noises or voices or whatever was a sound that I've heard on TikTok before, and it made me laugh because I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my god, they're just using like scary noises from online."
That's so
I was like,
funny.
I can't get behind that because like
Yeah.
there's like that uncanny like online stuff. I like to look at it because it's fun, like kind of like if you
back rooms.
yeah, that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
okay.
But when people pretend or maybe they are, but people say they're genuinely scared of it or it's creepy, I'm like, it's literally a computer thing. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's obviously fake. So what is so scary about it? You know?
Yeah. 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 I don't know. I haven't like seen any ads, and then when I see it like pop up on TikTok, I just kind of scroll past, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what
Well,
about you?
I'm definitely excited for The Bride, which I'm watching this week, like I said.
Nice.
And I'm excited for that movie Obsession or Obsessed or whatever it's called, where the ad is like the guy in the car and he's on the phone and he's like, "Is this permanent or whatever? Is it real?" And he's like, "The wish." He's like, "No, no, I know it's real." He's like, "Is her love for me real?" And then the guy's like, "Just because you made her feel that way doesn't make it any less real or whatever." And
Okay.
he's like, "Okay." And then it like that was like the only trailer for a while. And then the next one they just released, she's like fucking in his house. Her face looks all fucking.
Oh,
It looks
you were telling me
insane.
about it. Yeah, okay.
But basically, I guess he wished for her to be in love with him, and
yeah.
it becomes obsession. It reminds me of The Craft, because in The Craft,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
what
and I
the
haven't seen it yet.
main
Yeah.
woman does at some point to
Yeah.
somebody else. I mean, that's
Okay.
not the main point of the movie, so.
But it's a thing in the
But that's
movie.
something that happens in the movie, so that's why it reminds me of
Yeah.
it. But
I do think I want to see that Reminders of Him movie.
I don't think I will watch it in theaters,
Yeah.
but I do maybe if it's like I
Yeah.
scroll and then I see
'Cause I
it
know it's
again, I
like-
might watch it. I just
I know
look
it's
good
a
to me.
Colleen Hoover book or something, but the last one I went to go see was really good. So I was like,
Okay.
I think I'll like this one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to hear our word of the day?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Check, please.
Check, please. Right now, when you said check, please, one of our mutuals was like, "Oh, I'm going to play Connections. Do you want to play with me?" And I was like, "What's that?" And it's like New York Times game, and it's like 12 words, and then you have to do 4 pairs of words.
Yeah.
Or 16? Yeah, 16, I think. And it's just like random words, but one of them was like, check, please, something, please, something, please. And that was like the theme that they're, what blank, please.
Okay.
And that you just said that, it just reminded me of it. But like the rest were so, like, I feel like you're supposed to be like, oh, this and this connect, which like, I got one pretty easily, but then the other 3, I'm like, what? And I'm like, dude, some people like are just so smart. Blows my mind.
Yeah, for
Blows my mind. I was like, oh. I was like, nice. Oh, okay. Hector.
Hector?
Hector.
Okay, what's that?
To hector someone is to criticize or question them in a threatening way. Example. The judge ordered the attorney to stop hectoring the witness.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes
nice. I'd
sense.
never heard that. In slang and trending, in number 1, we have Gen Z stare.
Oh, perfect.
An unblinking and vacant expression. I was laughing because one of my clients was talking about how they had gone to a doctor place and the receptionist was like, you know, just not really being very friendly. Like, my client said they walked in and then the receptionist was like, you checking in? Did you do the form?
What the heck?
Do you have your ID? Like, just kind of like monotone and kind of snippy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I guess. And then they said that the next person, same thing. And then the third person was an older lady, probably 70s is what my client said. And towards the end was like, you need to be nicer to the receptionist. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
And the receptionist was like, what? And she's like, you need to be nicer. And she's like, what? And then
Like that?
Yeah.
What?
And then she's like, "Oh, this is how I am."
I'm so sick of people
And
saying
then
that.
I was like, "Yeah." And then the client had mentioned how it was a younger person, like a Gen Z person. And I was like, "Oh, it's kind of like how they do that stare thing." And then we started talking about that, so I just laughed because I was like, "Yeah, Gen Z stare talk has been in the air this week."
For real.
But I was just like, funny. I was like, kind of the millennial pause, but totally different. In number 2, we have vague post. To post cryptically on social media for engagement or attention.
Okay.
Kind of like, well, I guess it's different than fucking, what's the other one? Subtweeting.
Subtweeting.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of similar.
But like, subtweeting's at a person, right? Always.
Subtweeting isn't at them. I think it's like the same thing as like that, except subtweeting is like in response to something they said, I think. Versus like its own post.
Oh.
I think.
I'm not sure.
I could be wrong.
And number 3, we have bop, an offensive term for someone, usually a young woman, seen as promiscuous.
Promiscuous girl.
Wherever you are,
I'm all alone.
and it's you that I want. And number 4, we have chud,
Nice.
a fool, jerk,
Fool.
troll, etc.
Etc.
And number 5, we have mog, to look or perform far better than someone else.
Classic. Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Jess.
Of course.
And with that, thank you guys for listening again.
Yes.
Always grateful for the support.
Thanks for tuning in.
Stay safe out there. Enjoy the warmer weather.
Yes.
Spring is sprunging.
Yeah, we sprung forward today.
We sure did. So if you're feeling a little groggy and your time feels like it's wrong, it probably is. Double check your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe. Have a great day, great evening, and good night. Bye.
Bye.